Hey, what's up everybody? It's Justin at Saltstrong, and in this quick video, we're going to take a look at the new product by Z-Man and iStrike. This looks like an ordinary Texas Eye that I know a lot of you are already familiar with. But as you saw in a previous video talking about the Finesse Eye, which is a little bit smaller version than this, Z-Man and iStrike have now made the Texas Eye TeXL, TeXL, Texas XL. I am not entirely sure what to call it yet. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think this is supposed to be called. For the purpose of this video, we're going to call it the Texas XL because that is what it is. It is the XL version of the Texas Eye. We're talking about the different weights that this comes in, the hook size, some lures that this best matches up with, and some areas that you might consider throwing the Texas XL for certain inshore applications. So as anglers, I want to stress to you guys that it is more important to have a larger selection of jig heads or weighted hooks than it is to have a whole variety of soft plastics. Honestly, 4 or 5 different variety of soft plastics, whether it be paddle tails, jerkbait, shrimp imitation, that covers the majority of the bait fish profile for all these fish that you're going for, but you need to have different weight sizes and length sizes of your hooks to match up and fish these soft plastics as effectively as possible. So starting left to right, I kind of want to show you the selection that we have. This is the Texas Eye Finesse jig head. Now, this is a thinner wire 1/0 hook, and it's matched up that we have a 1/10 of an ounce weight in red eye. These are best used in very shallow water scenarios, let's say 2 foot and less, and with very small finesse style soft plastics, 3 inches and less. So they work very well with our custom Slam Shady 2.0, the Gold Digger, and our Fred, as well as some of the Z-Man Slim Swim series that are 2.5 and 3 inch soft plastics. This would be a great addition for those type of plastics. Now, the regular Texas Eye is kind of like a jack of all trades for the most part. It is a 3/0 hook, and we have them in a couple different sizes. We have them in 1/8 of an ounce in chartreuse eye, 3/16 of an ounce in pearl, and 1/4 ounce in glow. And the reason we have all these different colors of eyes of jig heads, guys, is to help you identify what weight you're fishing with quickly. Because honestly, the fish really are not going to be turned on or off by different colors of eyes. So it's more effective to you as the angler to use this color scheme to better determine what weight you're fishing with at any given moment. So in the regular Texas Eye, 1/8 ounce, 3/16, and 1/4 in different colors, this works well with a lot of different soft plastics. It could go with our 3 inch custom paddle tails. It could go well with 4 inch diesel minnows by Z-Man, 4 inch paddler Z's, and you can use them on the 5 inch soft plastics. I just think that depending on the soft plastic, it can be a little undergunned, if you will. That's where I think the Texas XL really starts to shine. So the Texas XL is a 5/0 hook, and they come in 2 different sizes, both of which we carry. A 3/8 of an ounce in gold eye, and we also have a 1/2 ounce in a red eye as well. So we have red on the lightest end of the spectrum and on the heaviest end of the spectrum. And these Texas XLs are going to work really well with 5 inch soft plastics and bigger. So our Alabama Leprechaun Jerk Shad, maybe a Z-Man Paddler Z, the 5 inch model. It'll also work well with our Slam Shady Bomber. And the thing that I'm most excited about is actually pairing this up with the Power Prawn. Now, in the beginning, I was a little nervous. I wasn't sure if the Texas XL was going to be too big for the standard Power Prawn, and it just makes the cut. So for me, when I want to fish around an inlet or a pass where I have really heavy current and a little bit deeper water, 8 to 10 feet or deeper, even the 1/2 ounce model, I would feel comfortable fishing this in 10 feet of water. And now you have an effective weighted weedless option to fish these soft plastics around structure in deep water, 15 to 20 feet. So when going for redfish and snook at night, which I'm going to focus on here over the next couple of months, I'm really looking forward to testing this guy out with the Power Prawn and bouncing bottom, making contact with that structure in deeper water or in heavier current scenarios. Couple quick things to keep in mind on the Texas XL. Really isn't designed for shallow water scenarios. Now, I can't say that it's impossible to work a 3/8 inch or even a 1/2 inch in, 3-4 feet of water, but you're definitely not going to fish that depth effectively with this big of a jig head. In those scenarios, you might want to jump down to just the standard Texas Eye, an 1/8 ounce or 3/16 ounce or even 1/4. When you're going to be fishing 5 foot or deeper, and you're going to be fishing around areas with a lot of current, that's when you would want to consider the Texas XL. It's really not a shallow water jig head. At least I wouldn't recommend it for most of those scenarios. And another thing to look at is this chin keeper here at the neck. It's the biggest of all the 3 different types of Texas Eyes. And on standard soft plastics, like our Alabama Leprechaun and our Bombers, while they do work, that you can see here, this in and out of that type of plastic, this big chin weight, is going to tear up standard soft plastics a lot more than it will, say, the Power Prawn or a Z-Man material where you've got a lot of elasticity. And this really durable plastic is going to hold up a lot better with these bigger chin weights. Again, not to say it's impossible, just something to be aware of if you're going to go to this model and you want to use regular soft plastics. This is going to eventually bore a hole, and you're going to burn through those types of plastics a lot faster. So there you have it, guys. This is the new Z-Man Texas XL, the largest size that they make. I'm really looking forward to using these bigger guys and working some deeper water areas around inlets, passes, piers, right off the beach, and some structure areas for redfish and snook. I think this is going to be a great tool for you guys that are fishing in deep water and in heavy current areas. A good tool to have in the toolbox. If you guys want to pick up this jig head or any of the soft plastics that were in this video today, you guys can find them over at our shop page, fishstrong.com. If you're one of our insider members, you can earn up to 20% off of all these plastics and jig heads and a whole bunch of other tools that inshore anglers need. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best inshore fishing club in America that helps you catch more redfish, sea trout, snook, and flounder. There's nothing else like it, guys. We guarantee that you're going to catch more fish while saving time and money, or your money back. We do this with our premium education, an exclusive insider community, and huge discounts on all the tackle that an inshore angler needs. So head over to saltstrong.com and we will see you in the insider family soon.